That's what I wake up to every morning. Motivation is what gets you started. Commitment is what keeps you going. Time to get up, I guess. So on the board, you've got big quote of the day, which I do, of course, every day. Bob Marley's quote, "Love the life you live the life you love." Just let that sink in every day. New quote. Hi guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. My name is Aaron and I'm here to help you with nutrition, fitness and all of those other things. Now in today's agenda, it is 10 a.m. in the O'Brien household and I am currently cooking up my breakfast. So here's what's happening. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs cooking right now. 1 slice of seeded bread. Over here, salmon bagel, blueberries, and a nice little tub. And I also have a scoop and a half of impact whey protein, scoop of creatine, 200 gram of milk for my breakfast. Now altogether the food I'm eating is just under 1,000 calories with probably about 50 gram of protein in total. And the reason being for such a high calorie breakfast is one, that I am in a building / maintenance stage, depends what's going on during quarantine. And number 2, we've got a big challenge coming up today. So we've got the Murph challenge, which of course is global right now, and it's in honor of the fallen soldier Lieutenant Michael Murphy. CrossFitters will know what this is because it is a hero WOD and has appeared at the CrossFit Games at least 2 times. So here is the WOD. So you start with 1 mile run, you do 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, mile run again, and you do it as quickly as you can. Now it is meant to be done all together, the RX version, in a weighted vest. I've got a few people involved and they've scaled it down slightly. So for instance, someone's hurt their ankle so they can't run, so they've been on the cross trainer. Not everyone has access to a pull-up bar, so they've done dumbbell bent over rows, or they've changed it for sit-ups, push-ups on your knees, and box squats, etc, etc. Now the way I'm going to be doing my Murph challenge today is for the runs, I'm going to be wearing a 10 kilogram weighted vest. Pull-ups, push-ups and squats, I'm going to break them down into 20 sets of 5, 10, 15. Again, not the RX version, but I've got to do what I can do. During quarantine, I've only been able to do pull-ups once, so this is the second time. So 10 pull-ups at the minute is a challenge. So we break it down into 20 sets of 5, 10 and 15, and then back to that mile run, back in the weighted vest once again. So it's going to be adventurous. So I'm about to eat my food, have a little rest, and then I'm going to show you the mobility I'm doing to warm up for it. Peace. Alright, welcome back. We're going to start my mobility a little bit. So a little bit tight from last week's training, so I'm going to start by foam rolling everywhere, get a little bit goosey loosey, ready for today's big sesh. So just go in over a quick voiceover. What I'm doing is some mobility work in areas I feel quite tight. For instance, my quads are being rolled out right now. And then we go into hamstrings because I know I need to improve that a little bit. Shoulder mobility is what is next. So I'm going to use the band to tighten up and then literally just rotate it up behind the head, keeping the band nice and tight, making sure that each rep I'm not bending my arms too much, and then keeping my posture up tall, the shoulders roll back. Again, very important for shoulder mobility. And it's going to help me with my pull-ups, my push-ups today, as well as the foam rolling, helping me with my air squats and my runs, as well as using the bands for those hamstring curls as well. It's all very important for what I'm doing today. Also to note for the air squats and just in general, I have quite tight hips. So I'm just holding this pose. I've done it about 4 times, dropping back and sinking a little bit deeper for 20-second holds. And then to finish, something again I need to improve on, I've noticed during lockdown, is my thoracic mobility. So I'm just rotating slightly, moving the upper body to help loosen that off. All right, so it's official. Just starting my Murph WOD.
I've got my 10 kilogram vest on, which I'll be using just for the runs, and it's time to start that first mile run off. I know this is going to hit hard. I'll be back once the run is complete. 1.6 kilometers, 1 mile. See you soon. So I've just finished my mile run. It took me 9 minutes 27 seconds, and if you can see that, that's how long it took. I'm making my way over to the goalpost. Okay, my pull-up bar for this session, and gonna get started on.
So what you'll see here is my first set after my run. I broke it down like the workout called Cindy, which is 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups and 15 squats. Now this is round number 1 out of 20 to complete the full 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats. So as you can see, it's fairly easy to start with, but I am not using the weighted vest. I am not doing the RX version for this. As I said at the start, it's the first time I've done pull-ups in about 10 weeks, so it was quite intense. But again, just watching it back, making sure technique's good, ready for when we go into round number 20. So this is the final round. So you can see pull-ups fatiguing a little bit. Took my top off, it was getting a little bit hot. As you can see, the sky is bright, the sun is shining. Reps aren't as quick, but still getting that chest to bar, being very strict on my pull-ups the whole way through. Then we move over again to the press-ups. I'm not gonna lie, this was like 190 reps in, so it might look a little bit fast, but trust me, my arms were dying, hence the little pause in the middle, and then going from there. So we're still going, got a few more reps. Well done, Aaron, did well. Speaking in third person now. But as you can see, I never realised until I've rewatched this video, my squats are quite frankly not squats. I'm not getting deep enough, which I'll work on when I go back to review it again. But either way, still got it done, and I'm happy about it.
So, on my second run, about 35 minutes into Murph right now. To put my vest back on, hoping to get this last mile done in about 10 minutes, so I can finish just under sub 45. So I'll be back and I'll let you know what happens at the end. Peace. I am absolutely battered. Just finished last run 11:36, so 2 minutes slower than last time. My legs were burnt out from the squats, but an overall finish time at 46:07, of which just past the 45 minute mark, which I was after, but I'm happy with that. Battered, time to stretch, go home, refuel. Stay tuned.
Showered after the workout, got some barbecue chicken wings which needed to be used today. Now this is 750 gram, which I've just realised, I said to my mum, it's about 1400 calories right there. How insane is that? And I'm going to eat them all up. A lot of protein in there too. And I'm going to make a smoothie, so got mango chunks, apple juice, pineapple chunks, about 200 calories. It's going to be a great little afternoon meal. So whilst I've been chilling around the house after my food, I have planned tomorrow night's workout live on Instagram during quarantine every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 and Saturday at 10 a.m. What we've got here is a 40-20 split, so 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, 3 rounds of these 10 exercises you can see quite well. And then to finish, you can buy out with a ladder of broad jumps 10-1 and mountain climbers 1-10. So it's nice and simple, quick 35-40 minute blast. That's what's going to be happening, all set. So next meal is 7 p.m. Having homemade chicken curry with rice, about 600 calories probably because it's homemade, and about 20 grams of protein because of the chicken. So then I have my late night snack after this. Bon appetit. So final voiceover for today. I just want to thank everyone for watching. This is how my days, my weeks normally pan out. My nutrition is similar each day. Obviously my mother cooks my dinner, but everything else I do myself. Training Monday is usually about a challenge, hence this was a Monday, and it was a tough challenge on my workout. But this is kind of how I work on my days. And again, I want to thank everyone for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you all soon.